The Extra Mile, a series of conversations with disabled artists about their connection with the sea, soil, and sky.
The silhouette of a woman, an hourglass in her palm. She turns it over, starting the countdown. Different colors of sand trickling, fading in and out of one another.
They say nature is healing.
I think nature is both healing and devastating at the same time.
In what ways?
Well, nature brings calamity and also renewal. I don't feel so much in Singapore, but when I was in England, I loved walking in the woods. It was cold and often damp, but there were no mosquitoes. And my senses could relax and take in the surroundings without anxiety. I remember when I met Luella from Brighton. I asked her how she felt about the soil, the sea, and the sky. She stood facing a large tree with wide spreading branches, and she said, "That's a future. That is not."
That's the future, that is not.
Flipping her pink cape back and forth.
That is not, that's the future.
She turned to me and extended her arms, spreading her cape like wings. She told me her mother wanted to be a tree.
Well, she spoke to me, she wanted to be a tree.
Digging in the soil. She is already in earth, with earth.
She is already in the earth. We might grow in water and it comes back to life again. Need feeding and it grows again. She is already in the earth. She wanted to be a tree in the cardboard box.
We went to a beach filled with rocks and pebbles.
I bet it's freezing cold. Cold.
She stood ankle deep in water.
And I started shivering after.
Smiling widely, she spoke about how the sea meant storms.
When the sea comes, people gets really rough and makes storms.
And then the zigzag comes in, a big bang. Zig flashing lightning. That's what I don't like. Big flash, big storm. 1, 2, 3, flash.
And then the zigzag comes in. Big bang. Big flashing lightning. That's what I don't like. Big flash, big storm. You go 1, 2, 3, flash. That's where the angels are.
That's where the angels are.
Getting grey.
Grey skies.
No sun now.
She smiled at the sky, a wide, beaming smile.
That's where the angels are. The angel comes out into the middle to look after me. Since they know I don't like thunder much.
How could she be so certain the angels in the sky would protect her from thunder? I watched her arms stretch, her fingers flutter, and her body sway, making waves in the air, in awe of her ability to see the world with such clarity, relating to nature so effortlessly, something rarely seen in Singapore. Look at the bright blue sky and fluffy white clouds.
It's so different here in Singapore. Though nature can be found easily around our HDB flats, along the roads, and even in our malls, we seem to be warned away from them.
I don't attach. Don't plant. It's wrong. Do you know that this garden cost $5 million? Do you know that? Do you know that?
We are always saying, don't touch. At least he gave a reason. There's another girl being pulled away quite forcefully from the yellow flower she was touching.
You see, even if we do want to build a relationship with nature, we are told do not touch, do not pluck, do not step. Many of us just give up and decide to play in more convenient spaces.
I'm filming Claire as she walks through an alcove of greenery, stepping tentatively into a different world.
They say nature is healing. Most people have a visual relationship with it. Is it enough though? Because I'm blind, I need to touch it to feel it. That gives me a fuller sensory connection. But if not for you bringing me, I would never have come here.
I wouldn't normally be here too. I dislike the heat, humidity, and mosquitoes. Yet, walking with you reaffirms my own autistic senses. You remind me that I have so many other ways to sense the world. Traffic, greenery, noise, sounds, odors, smells, making, being, numbness, feeling.
I tend to zone out when I'm out of the house. It gets too loud, too overwhelming. In here, I am forced to be alert, to open my senses to all the mosquitoes, insects, and animals that may jump at me at any moment. What? They're scary! Across from a construction site, beside a train track, opposite homes, so hidden, unnoticed. No wide entrance in sight. A treasure within the heart of our neighborhood that lives and breathes life. As a child, I was told not to play with soil, that it was dirty and would infect the skin. It is sticky even when dry, and difficult to clean away completely. Not the texture or scent I'm used to.
45 minutes here, no more than that.
Set my timer for 45 minutes.
All right, 45 minutes. And we're starting now.
When she folds her white cane and relies on me for directions, I don't know if she knows the danger. The ground is so uneven and full of fallen branches and twigs, and yet her smile beams brighter.
I know I scare Dawn when I run off, but I want to free my body. Many things in life are brushed aside, out of convenience, out of fear. Because I know how that feels, I'm trying to appreciate soil. After all, how long more do we have?
Through Claire, I have learned to better appreciate my autistic hypersenses of touch, smell, taste, and sound. Also, how to describe these senses clearly and feelingly. Fluffy grass. Soft. Itchy. Scratchy. Tingly. Claire, I think you need to collect more leaves to create the effect you want.
I was told that soil was the color of feces. I think it's more layered than that. Soil is growth, sustenance, luxury, tradition, survival.
A burst of colourful leaves fly into the air.
It is cleansing green, vibrant red, healthy pink, rich brown,
It rains down.
soft purple, glowing yellow. Sometimes we can't see everything with our eyes.
Shall we keep walking? With your cane this time?
We listen, we smell, we touch, we feel, we create. Dawn, can we stay?
Time is eternal. Let's take more time.
Inside here, cocooned in this naturally man-made space, in this peaceful world within reality, I can stall time by slowing down, by letting go of time's burden. Together with Dawn, I can choose to be here.
A pond. A little turtle pokes its head out, creating ripples. At the beach, gentle waves.
They say nature is healing. They say nature is inspirational. I know a person who fears it and feels it can be unpredictable.
Is he Sky? You told me the story so many times.
Come on! You haven't heard the song he composed yet. Okay, imagine this. It all starts in a bedroom.
Sky, a motorized wheelchair user, is restless.
Okay, you say it.
He's tired of trying to fall asleep. He tries to find peace in music. He tries to find peace at the beach. He tries to understand how Claire
Hey.
could be so happy there on her own with nothing too special around. Honestly, I am confused too.
We were both confused. Nothing seemed to cheer him up. I tried to get him to join me, but he just shook his head. So I tried to bring the seawater and the sand to him in a bucket, and even picked up fallen petals from the ground for him to touch. He tried, but he cringed the whole time.
When I lay in my bed, the little critters keep me wide awake, dancing in my head, singing about all the mistakes I made. And their voices grow, pulling me so low to the ground. It starts to snow in the middle of summer. Oh no, my candles have flickered out. When will the sun come around? Oh, let the rain wash all your troubles away to the sea. Oh, open your heart and you see the fields of lavender within. Let your mind wander high up in the trees. The gentle kiss of the wind. Let your soul ponder what it means to be free. Close your eyes and go to sleep, the little critters like to crash the party unrelentlessly, questioning where my future will lead. And their voices grow, pulling me so low to the ground. It starts to snow in the middle of summer. Oh no, my candles have flickered out. When will the sun come around? Oh, let the rain wash all your troubles away to the sea. Oh, open your heart and you see the fields of lavender within. Let your mind wander high up in the trees. The gentle kiss of the wind. Let your soul ponder what it means to be free. Let it all go and breathe.
reset as the airplane flew above our heads. Watching the waves from a distance, from behind a railing, which I think made Sky feel safe. To him, nature may not be healing, but humans are.
I, Dawn, am holding an hourglass. I turn it on its side. Time lies down. Credits: Lead artist Claire Teo, Project Manager Ang Cheng Yen, Creative Narration Dawn Joy Leong, Videographer and Video Editor UK Julian Mayers, Videographer and Video Editor Singapore Ang Cheng Yen, Creative Collaborators Sky Shen, Luella Forrest and her mentor Alice Fox. Featuring Art Disc Creative Dance, Constantine Chan, Annabelle Leong, Brian Yik Yao Ting, R. Gayatri, Angela Tan. Choreographer So Sweat-Hua Carissa. The Little Critters, performed, composed and written by Sky Shen. Arranged by Philip Tan. Sea, Soil, Sky is an inclusive arts residency project supported by Art Disc Singapore and the National Arts Council as part of Arts and Disability Forum 2023.
Special thanks. Dawn Joy Leong, Audio Description Advisor. Jean Tay, Dramaturg. Ding Kian Singh, Subject Expert. And Peter Sau, Mentor. What's your relationship with nature?
Claire, Sky, Constantine, Gayatri, Angela, Annabelle, Brian and Luella invite you into the conversation.